There's a word in Korean,
인연. It means providence. It's specifically about relationships between people. I think it comes from Buddhism. It's an inyon. If two strangers even walk by each other in the street and their clothes accidentally brush, if two people get married, they say it's because there have been 8,000 layers of inyon over 8,000 lifetimes.
Celine Song's Past Lives unfolds gently with restraint, inviting you into moments of quiet recognition rather than sweeping drama. From the opening shot, which is a long, unhurried take of children playing in a Seoul classroom, the film focuses on small gestures and unspoken connection. Past Lives charts the friendship between Na-young, played by Greta Lee, and Hae-sung, played by Teo Yoo. Beginning in Seoul and spanning decades and continents, we first meet them as curious children. Na-young, shy but thoughtful, and Hae-sung, perceptive and kind. Their bond, captured in simple exchanges, a shared secret in the schoolyard, a hesitant goodbye at the diverging roads to their homes, the moments which will echo through their adult lives. When Na-young becomes Nora Moon in Toronto, the film slips forward 12 years with an understated title card. Celine Song trusts us to fill in the gaps. We feel Nora's new rhythms in her workshops and the snug familiarity of her Manhattan apartment. Teo Yoo's Hae-sung reappears, this time a young man discovering the same world through different eyes, when he reaches out to Nora through a comment on an early version of Facebook. 12 more years and he is stepping out of a cab on her block. Blinking at the skyline she now calls home. Each reunion is quieter than the last, because each carries more of the life they didn't share. Rather than dramatize fate, Celine Song examines the quiet insistence of memory. The Korean concept of inyon surfaces in a conversation over noodles. Inyon speaks to the idea that people are bound by the unseen collisions of past lives, by thousands of previous brushings of shoulders. Nora describes it almost in passing, as if she is still figuring it out herself. This gives the idea weight without grand pronouncements. Greta Lee is grounded in every scene. In one moment, she rehearses a play and pauses, her hand lingering on the script, as though feeling each world's history. Later, when Hae-sung arrives in New York, Lee's eyes betray both warmth and uncertainty as she steps off her stoop to meet him. Celine Song has called the film a death, and you feel it twice. Once when Na-young becomes Nora, and again when Nora realizes the girl who loved Hae-sung can never be exhumed. Celine Song avoids contrived conflict. There are no dramatic showdowns or misunderstandings. Instead, the tension lives in what the characters leave unsaid. In a brief tracking shot along a rainy street, the camera holds on their reflections in wet pavement. Two paths brushing but never fully converging. John Magaro, as Nora's husband Arthur, brings quiet generosity. His monologue by the East River doesn't unravel the triangle so much as illuminate his own steady affection. He speaks of small rituals like making coffee at dawn, and Lee's reaction grounds the scene. Xavier Kirkner's cinematography favors natural light and open composition. A wide shot of Nora standing on a Manhattan rooftop captures both possibility and distance. An interior scene by a single desk lamp feels intimate without being overly theatrical. Past Lives doesn't resolve in a climactic flourish. Instead, its final scene, a pause on Nora's face as she considers an unseen choice, lingers. It's a quiet invitation, like that final moment on the sidewalk, to reflect on the lives that nearly intersected with yours. This is a film about edges of our decisions. Not every turn has an answer, and not every meeting yields closure. Past Lives remind us that sometimes the most meaningful stories are told in the pauses between scenes. It is modest, sincere, and quietly powerful. A debut that respects its audience's intelligence to feel its echoes long after the lights come up. Past Lives is a mirror, angled just enough to let you see who you were, who you became, and who, in some parallel world, you might still be.